bangs are so long right now that I have no choice but to curl them. They're like to my eyelashes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordy. If you don't know me, I can't believe that I have forgotten to say that in the last like 100 videos. Maybe not 100, but I just forgot that I even used to say that, and some of you called me out in the comments of my last video. So that was for you. So in this video, I did kind of my recent go-to look. This can be done in all different colors. I tried to keep it kind of a monochromatic peach. I thought that would be cute and kind of romantic. Some of you said you liked my silent videos with kind of the aesthetic close-up shots, and some of you said you really liked my voice. So I tried to do both and kind of marry them together into this video with close-up shots. When I remembered, it's really hard to do both, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it distracts you momentarily because I really appreciate you guys. So enjoy! I have got something happening on my face right here. It's itchy. Alright, we're gonna start with the Milk Makeup Hydrating Oil. I'm gonna put this all over, even on my neck. Hands are washed. This is very important. And I'm just gonna dab this in. And for primer, I'm gonna use Milk Makeup Hydro Grip. This is so hydrating and glowy. It just looks really nice under makeup. Louis is just sitting in a cat tower staring at me. Hi! I actually remembered to wet my sponge. It's a small accomplishment, but it means a lot to me. For foundation, I'm going to use the Fenty Hydrating Foundation in the shade 185. I'm going to apply it on the back of my hand. And then I like to take my sponge and just grab a little bit from my hand and kind of dab it on my hand like I'm applying the foundation to my hand. And it gets like nice and spread out on the sponge. You can go in just with a little bit. And just building on it little by little so we don't get too heavy. Also using the Fenty Beauty Concealer. This is in shade 140. I'm just putting it in a little triangle in the corner of my eye and then blending it out and not adding a lot of product directly under my lash line because that's where I crease really badly. Bring that up over my eyelid. This is the Fenty Precision Sponge and I love the texture of it and how it blends my makeup, but I do miss the point that other sponges have. Next, I'm going to contour with my Anastasia contour stick in the shade Fun. This only has a few applications left in it. I really need to remember to rebuy this. This is the Anastasia foundation brush, but it works great for contouring. It's the perfect size. It's really, really dense. And it is also really, really good for foundation. I just prefer a sponge. I bought this brush when I bought the Anastasia liquid foundation, so I might as well use it for something. I get sent quite a lot of makeup in PR, so when I actually run out of something, that's like a big deal. That means like I really, really like it and I didn't find something else that's better, but I'm not on Anastasia's PR list. My bangs looked so good and now they're ruined. Time for the nosy nose. This is the Sigma Large shader. A little shading on the bottom here, and then across here, and then down the sides of my nose. And then I'll just blend it with my little sponge. This looks like a lipstick, but surprise, it's a lip balm. My lips are so dry. This lip balm is so cute. It's Rose by Ofra Cosmetics. It has a really nice smell. For powder, I'm going to do a little mix. I'm going to use the Anastasia powder. And I'm going to mix it with some of the Milk Makeup powder. Do a little shaky shaky, a little sifty sifty. And then I'm going to pop my sponge right in there and set my under eyes. The reason that I'm mixing these two powders is because they both have different qualities that the other powder doesn't have. The Anastasia powder sets my makeup really, really well, and it's really, really brightening. The Milk Blur and Set powder makes it a little bit less brightening because sometimes it does look a little chalky. And it also has a blurring effect that the Anastasia powder does not have. So together, they're quite lovely. It just started raining. Totally suits my mood. Also gonna go in with the Sigma Spotlight Duster. This is a highlight brush, but it's so good for powder. And just with a little bit of powder on it, I'm gonna use it to sweep away excess powder. I find that a little bit of powder on the brush helps it from pulling your makeup around. I also try and use kind of tapping motions as much as possible instead of sweeping the makeup off, especially on dry spots like my nose and forehead. I'm gonna take a really fluffy brush and the BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer. I'm gonna really lightly dust this over my contour. I love taking a little bit of this and putting it only across my nose and kind of sweeping it across. It makes it look like I've been in the sun. And we all know that's not true. Next, I'm gonna highlight with the Samantha March Start Inspired Ofra highlighter. And this is one of the Milk Makeup Sephora brushes. I love it for highlighting. You have to be careful with this highlight. It is very extreme. Just doing a little C. And now the nose. This is the perfect nose highlighting brush. It's the Hank & Henry Monica brush. It's little and it's fluffy. I'm gonna spray my face with some of the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Spray. I love this, but mostly because of the smell. It smells like summer. I'm not super crazy about the nozzle. It does come out a little bit too... This, I don't know. It's too much. It's not a fine enough mist. He is pushing around a concealer. I don't want to take it away because I love him. He said he loves me too. For brows, I'm going to use the Bold Face Better Brows Pencil in the shade B3. It's just really nice for when you want like just a little bit of brow. Just fill in the little gaps. It's like the perfect shade for my eyebrows. Nice taupe. And then I'm also going to use the Glossier Brow Flick. This is in the shade Brown. And I'm just using it to add some hair texture to where I have my brows taken off so that the tail looks hairy. And then I'm using the Urban Decay Brow Finish in Ozone. It's just a clear brow gel, but it works so well. It's what I've been reaching for most lately. For the eyes, I'm gonna use the Sugar Pill Capsule Collection number 2. First, I'm gonna use the shade Retrograde. And we're just doing a little chill look today. Just a little bit of color. And then really blending it out. Just a little wash of color. And then I'm gonna use the shade Elevate. And I'm gonna apply that to the lid. Just for a little shine. I'm also gonna put that a little bit on my lower lid. I'm gonna pop back into that same highlighter and just add that under my brow. Pile it on in the inner corner. Ooh, that's bright. I love it. Put a little bit of that in the center of my lid. The sun's coming back out. Weird weather. For liner, I'm gonna use the Milk Makeup Longwear Gel Eyeliner. It's kind of a shimmery brown. I'm just gonna put this on the outer corner. A little wing, pretty straight wing. And then using the little spongy end, blend that out a little bit. And then I like to go in again and make it a little bit darker. And this is really gonna elongate the eye. And in case you didn't know, if you pull out the little spongy end, there's a little sharpener in here. You can roll it up a little bit and you can actually sharpen the tip. I know, it's genius. And then I'm gonna go in and like just slightly do a little wing in the inner corner, following the shape of my eyelid. And this liner will not budge on the inner corner. You could definitely add a dramatic lash to this eye look, but I really like this kind of liner with a shorter lash. I'm going to use this new lash by House of Lashes. It's called Aquamarine and it's their new multi-dimensional collection. Normally, if I was going to cut a lash into a smaller half section, I would just cut off the long side so that you don't have like a long lash right in the middle of your eye and it doesn't look right. But for this lash, it's short enough that I'm going to take off just a little section, teeny tiny little section of the short end and then a bigger piece of the long end, just so that I can keep a little bit more length. Before I stick those on, I'm going to curl my lashes and I'm going to use the NYX On The Rise Volume Mascara. Sorry, Lift Mascara. And now we can add our little half lash. And the sun has gone. I love when lashes are subtle but dramatic at the same time. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Haus Labs Punk eyeliner and just kind of underline my wing so it's really sharp and clean. I'm gonna add a little bit of my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk to my waterline. And now I'm gonna finish the rest of my face. For blush, I'm gonna use the Likely Makeup Fairy Blush. And I'm gonna use the shade Sunstone. It is one of my favorite blushes ever. I think that we might release it as a single. We'll see. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of mascara to the bottom lashes and probably regret it, but maybe not, hopefully not. Sometimes it looks cute, but other times I find that it just like makes me look tired and wrecks the look. So I'm always hesitant. For freckles, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette, and I'm gonna use this shade here, and a little bit of this dark brown, and just kind of mix them together. I'm only gonna do a few. I always say that and then I end up doing a ton. And then I'm gonna do one kind of prominent one right here. Give them a little spray. And I don't know how they do it, but these do stay on all day. For the lip, I want something really soft and matte and pink. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Lo-Fi Lip Mousse in the shade Halo. And I'm just gonna dab it on with my finger. And then I might add a little bit of this eyeshadow. Make it a little bit more peachy like our eye look. I know that I've probably done this exact look and maybe a very slightly different color before, but this look is so cute. It looks good on so many different faces. It's very flattering to a lot of eye shapes, and it's also trending, so gotta stick with the times. But also I've been wearing this makeup look for years, so don't at me. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it one of these. I'm pretty sure that helps me on YouTube. Let me know how you guys are doing in the comments. I hope you're all okay, and I'll see you in the next video.